Good morning, everyone. Try to imagine the situation between Iran and the United States is the situation between Iran and the United States is more and more tighter. Although it seems that it's just related to these two countries. Affect the really increase of the price really affect every country. The most direct way is the increase of the price of the gas. In fact, Iran control the gas and the nuclear power. If the war exploded, the whole world will be in a big danger. Nowadays, we live in a global village. We must pay attention on international affairs. In fact, what we do in our daily lives is linked to international world, such as online games from India, boutique, and the comics from Japan. However, most people only want to focus on what they are interested in. They don't have the willingness to care about things which are not useful for them, just like I said in the beginning. To know international things is very important for everyone. For example, knowing international news can broaden the view and increase inner cultivation. Most students in Taiwan, in a situation of the lack of the international perspective. What is the international perspective? It is the process of opinion and viewpoint that incorporates concerns and analysis from different parts of the world. If we got international perspective, we can expand horizon and have more kinds of attitude toward our lives. But what we lose the international view. The first reason is Taiwan's education. Taiwan's education is known as spoon-feeding education, 填鸭式教育. Schools want to put students to enter good schools, so they ask them to keep doing the same questions. So what they get is old knowledge, not new information. And the second reason is our media. Our media pay little attention on international news. They spend fewer time to broadcasting the international news. If this problem isn't solved, people will divorce themselves from the masses and from reality and act blindly. Hence, we have to do instant action to reflect on this problem. The action have to be started from foundation, that is education. For example, parents can instill basic international information for their children, such as the name and the flags of every country. In addition, students can attend the clubs which are related to globalization. For example, attend a club which teach how to analyze international situation. Besides, everyone will have the chance to deal with international things. Therefore, by this process, students can gain many international views. Besides, the government can hold camps according to every age. Thus, the Learning of international affairs can succeed by the interesting and meaningful activities. Some people might think parents don't have enough international knowledge to teach their children, but the government can support them. The government can support them by advertisement. Then parents can follow those information to teach their kids. And someone may have a question about the expense of camps. However, the person in charge can find people who volunteer to help teach or find companies to sponsor. It will help to reduce the expense. Watching news is also a good way to know international view, but it is just a temporal memory. Someone even switch the channels or just ignore it. So I think the solution is better to start it from foundation. We have to get information instead of being indifferent and just live in our own world. Like I say, we take action from the foundation. We will have the habit to read and have the willingness to know international news non-passively. Thus, reading international news will be a routine in our lives and become a part of our lives. It is globalization now. As international citizens, we have to know the trend of the world. Therefore, next time when you're reading news, no matter on TV or newspapers, try to pay more attention on international news. It won't cost you too much time. Just read a little and you will gain a lot. If you don't want to be active, you will be swallowed up gradually by the powerful current of the globalization. Thank you.